I'm Rashonda, and so I'm going to be doing a video about a horrible, horrible situation. Okay, so pretty much my friend was shopping in Superstore, and he ran into his old teacher from like high school's daughter, who was pregnant the last time he saw her. So he's like, oh, hey, you're not pregnant anymore. And she's like, yeah, I just had my baby like a month ago or whatever. And he was like, oh, what'd you have? And she's like, a boy, I just got him circumcised yesterday, all excited. And then he's like, well, isn't that bad? And she was like, no, it's really good for them. And he's like, well, I don't think so. But of course, I wasn't there. And although, you know, I let people know how wrong circumcision is, pretty much. Whoever I'm close to, or really anyone, I don't care. And so she was like, no, it's really good. She's like, my brother's or my husband's cousin or whatever had to get circumcised at 30, and so did her husband's cousin's brother or something, brother-in-law. Like, okay, people who she doesn't even know had to get circumcised. It's weird how whenever people have someone in the family who had to get circumcised when they were 30, and both of them were exactly 30, that it's someone like way off you don't even know, who you've never met. So then she continued, he told her, well, he's like, I think it's dirty. Like, I guess he meant like, he didn't really know how to explain it. Like, he was super like weirded out and grossed out. And she said it so loud that like everyone in Superstore heard. And she was like, well, it was horrible. She's like, when he was getting cut, I had to leave. It was so gross and so horrible. And like the baby was crying and stuff. And it's like, well, yeah. And you think you were traumatized and you had to leave? Try being the baby who was strapped down on a table when you were supposed to be protecting him and getting part of his penis cut off. How wrong is that? The foreskin is meant to be there. There's no benefits to circumcision. And why is it that everyone always knows someone way far off in the distant family who got circumcised? I don't have anyone who I know or who knows someone who they actually know who had to get circumcised in their 30s or 40s or 50s. Circumcision is wrong. The evolution would have done away with the foreskin if it wasn't needed. It's there for a reason. It protects the glands. You know, there's so many pros, which I'll focus on in a different video. But all in all, the foreskin is meant to be on a male's body, just like it's meant to be on a female's body. And if it's illegal to cut females, why is it not illegal to cut males? Because I think it's pretty brutal. And for her to say, be proud of it, and then say, oh, she had to leave, and she didn't want it done, but she didn't want him to have to get it done when he's 30, so really she helped him out, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's bullshit. I wish I was there just to tell her all the things. I wish we ran into her like a day before, like 2 days before he saw her, though, so I could have told her how wrong it was before she went and got it done. But yeah, and then I wish I was there when she told him that, so I could have told her how much of an idiot she is. Because anyone who subjects their child to that is an idiot. Honestly, with all the information that's out there nowadays, you can look it up in 2 seconds. And it's wrong. If you read about it, it's wrong. The benefits that they say exist, like no cancer. Okay, did you look up how often males get cancer on their foreskin? Because it's pretty much at 0. And if you look at the difference between males who are intact and males who are circumcised, it's like 0.00001 difference or something, because I've looked it up. So really, how does that help? Your little 0.0001. It's like 4 zeros in that one. Like, that's not helpful. Yeah, don't circumcise your sons. It's wrong. It's their body. It's their choice. And then I just saw on Facebook, like right before I was about to do this video, some crazy mom said she asked for 12-year-old and he's really proud that he's circumcised and he'd be so upset if he wasn't, or something along those lines. And like, how would your kid even know? Your kid is not sexually active, I'm assuming, at 12, because that would be pretty sick. And he never had a foreskin. He never experienced all the extra pleasure that a foreskin gives you. And he's never experienced sex. So why are you asking your 12-year-old if he's like sexually happy being circumcised? Your 12-year-old knows nothing about foreskin versus being circumcised. And I can tell you that being intact is a lot better for many ways. The foreskin has lots of functions, and it's supposed to be there. And even sexually, it causes more stimulation. So yeah, don't circumcise your babies. There's a reason why that foreskin is there, and it should stay there. So don't let anyone put scissors to your child's genitals. How wrong does that sound? Oh, and I forgot actually. A lot of circumcised males get cancer on the scar from their foreskin. So how would you feel causing cancer on your child because you circumcised them? Because they had that extra scar that had cancer, ended up with cancerous cells in it. It would be all your fault. And, you know, I would feel horrible. So there's always that extra risk too. So actually, foreskin probably actually doesn't get as much cancer as circumcised. Even though the rates are low to get cancer on your circumcision scar, it's still there. So it still adds an extra cancer that you can get. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Bye.